Hello everyone. As a part of the school project, today I'm going to interview my father on issues of waste and its management. So let's start with the first question. Hello Baba.
Hi, ma'am.
So let's start our interview. What is waste according to you?
Waste is something that we acquire and that we buy, that we collect, but do not put it into use. That we tend to throw away. So whatever we buy and collect, but do not use and dispose of is called waste. For example, plastics that we get when we buy our vegetables. We get the vegetables home and we tend to throw away the plastics. So all those things, according to me, would be a simple definition of waste.
Okay. What are the different types of waste?
See, different types of wastes would be, the easy differentiation will be wet waste and solid wastes. Wet wastes would be a kitchen waste, all those cooked meal and your vegetables and all those things qualify as kitchen wastes. And non-wet wastes or solid waste would be your plastics, anything else. But if you go deeper, you also have, medical waste. There are various kinds of waste, but to keep it very simple, we can classify them into maybe wet wastes and solid wastes.
Okay. How do you manage wet waste at your home or locality?
We actually do not manage the wet waste very well. See, because when you segregate, I am talking about my neighborhood. At my house, at our house, you know that we decompose the wet waste. We decompose a part of the wet waste, not all the wet waste that we generate. So, but in the locality, you have seen that whenever the garbage vehicle comes, people put in the wet waste and the plastic wastes together. So, as such, we do not have any system or mechanism of treating wet waste.
What is the impact of wet waste on our health and environment?
Impact of
Wet waste on our health and environment.
I would say that wet waste. I will not call it impact, but wet waste is generally the food, the cooked food that we the most the maximum percentage of wet waste. Any wet waste, in my opinion, would be the cooked food that is being wasted. You can see weddings, you can see marriages, you can see parties, all those places. So wastage is a major issue here, which of course affects the society, maybe not the environment. Other than that, how it impacts the environment, better would be you can turn it into organic waste. You can turn it into organic compost. That can act as an organic fertilizer through which you can grow organic food. So it proper management of wet waste will help.
Okay. What effort have you made to reduce plastic usage at home?
I do not see any visible efforts that we've made to reduce plastic waste, which is not good. But I would have to admit that no, we haven't made any serious efforts on this front.
Do you know where our garbage goes after it is being collected by waste workers?
Yes, it goes to a landfill.
Do you know what is a landfill is?
I just answered the question. That's where your garbage is being dumped every day.
Do you think rag pickers are contributing towards waste management? Rag pickers.
Of course, rat pickers are very important because they tend to collect all the recyclable materials and they sell it for their living. So whatever plastics that we've thrown in our drains, outside, outside on the ground, on the field, so they tend to collect all those recyclable materials and they send it for further recycling. So, in the process of earning their living, the rack pickers play a big role in preserving the environment. So we should all be very thankful to them.
Public awareness is important for successful waste management. Can you give some ideas to spread awareness in our society?
Well, yes. See, the more we talk about waste management, proper waste disposal, the more people are going to learn. So as far as the information dissemination or publicity with regard to waste management is concerned, I think there is a lot that needs to be done. So one thing is the interview that you're taking right now. This is a good medium of actually talking to people, because having talked to you, I realized that we have not made visible efforts to reduce plastic consumption in the house. That is something we will start doing right away. So this is a good start. That using children of every household to put the message across to the parents and the elders is a good thing. And apart from that, social media, like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Now these are something where people spend most of the times, idle time. So taking use of these platforms to disseminate and to inform the people, to create an awareness is something that can be thought about. And apart from that, maybe a few students like you could set up model homes, wherein the wastage is minimum, wherein we buy things, only the things that we actually require. We don't hoard plastics and other materials which is harmful to the environment. We dispose of the wastes properly. If at all in your school, if 10 students can absolutely do that, then that itself would be a great message. That would be great models for everyone to follow. So I appreciate the children actually participating in this idea of proper waste management, and my congratulations to you and your teachers, your school, and everyone.
Do you know any NGOs or organizations that are working for waste management in our state? If yes, please name it.
See, I cannot think of NGOs, good NGOs who are dedicated to waste management right away. But of course, the Gangtok Municipal Corporation is one body that does play an important role in areas of waste management. Apart from that, in the rural areas, the local Gram Panchayat or the self-government bodies, they do a lot of work, as far as garbage disposal and awareness and everything is concerned. But NGOs, not right now. I cannot think of anyone who's very active in this regard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.